Hey friend, John McLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Rhinestone Cowboy as recorded by Glen Campbell on guitar. Now this is an awesome song in the key of C, and as with a lot of these songs that Glen Campbell recorded, it's got a beautiful chord progression. I'm going to break it down for you top to bottom so you can get playing it just like the recording today. Before we dive into it though, if you're new to the channel, I want to hook you up with a gift right away. I put together this awesome fretboard guide that shows you the 5 chords and scales I use to map out the entire fretboard. And this is so useful for learning the neck and just having a system for putting it all together. I used to look down at the guitar neck and feel so much more confused until I understood what I put on just this one page, and you can grab it completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below. All right, well, hope you enjoy that. And with that said, let's break it down. All right, so the song starts off with this intro. Here's what it sounds like. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I'm using 3 chords here, a C, an F, and a G. Let me show you those shapes. For C, I'm playing just typical C from the 5th string down, 3, 2, open, 1, open. Then I'm shifting to this little F. And this is a move that Glen does quite a bit, especially in this song. He goes from this C to this F here, and this is just on the top 4 strings, 3, 2, 1, 1. Then we're going to take that chord and bring it up 2 frets, and that's going to become a G. So we've got our C here, our F here, and our G here. Now rhythmically at the top we have this rhythm, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and ba, 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 ba. So we're switching to that F, 1, and 2, and 3, and on the and of 3. So we'll count 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Then we'll do the same thing, but this time we'll go G down to F. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. You can use all downs there. Ba, 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 ba. Then we start the verse. Now this kicks into sort of the main groove that we have for the entire song. Here's what we're going to play for the first part of the verse. 3, 4. So again, I'm just going here from C to F, but the rhythm is 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So we're playing 1, and 2, and 3, all on C. That's down, down, down. Then on beat 4, we're going to switch to the F and then come back to C. So it's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and bum, 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 bum. And as I mentioned, that's sort of the feel for this song. Da, 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 da. So you want to get that rhythm kind of into your body. Now from there, we're going to play that C to F. We're going to do it 6 times. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have the next part, which goes to a G7. Here we're going to play. Now this part goes to just a standard kind of folk G7 here, 3, 2, open, 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 1. But we're gonna play that same rhythm, 1, 2, and 3. Then on beat 4, you can make it a G sus. So I bring that index up to the 2nd string and take off the middle finger. Now you don't have to do that sus. You could just stay on the G7, but it's nice. It kind of sounds like the keyboard, 1, 2, and 3. Do that twice, and then we go to F and go. So this is our F chord here. We're gonna do that same rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3, and this time we're gonna go to an F sus. So what you do is put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, just for one strum, and then it goes back to F. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3, sus, F, 4 times. Then back to the first part, C to F. All right, great job making it through that first part. Let me play all of that starting from the verse just so you can hear it played as one piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. G7, F, back to C. Next, this is where Glen sings, "There's been a load of compromising," and here we're gonna play this. Into the chorus there, Rhinestone Cowboy. So what I played here was I went to the G7 and did that same move. Sus, G7, sus, then F, C. Then here's where it starts building, F, D7 over F sharp, and then I play a G9 here. Rhinestone Cowboy. Then you're into the chorus there. So that D7 over F sharp is I got my thumb on the 2nd fret of the low 6th string. I'm muting the 5th string, then open 2, 1, 2. Then I go to a G9, which you could just go to a G7. The easy version is G7, but if you can get this, it sounds a lot like the recording. So that's 3 on the low E, 3 on the 4th string, 2 on the 3rd string, and 3 on the 2nd string. Then we do this break. 1, 2, then F, G, C. So I'll just rewind a little bit, go back to that F to the build-in so you can hear what it sounds like. F, G, C. All right, now we play the chorus, Rhinestone Cowboy. Here's what it sounds like. All right, so this is the first half here. We're going F, G, and here I was playing kind of more of a thumb chord, but you could do this little F. You know, Glen sometimes does this, sometimes he does the thumb chord, like what I'm doing here. So F, G, then C, F, C. Then you take your index off, then such a great sound here. So this is a very common chord progression. C, take that index off, you get a C major 7. Then you want to play like an A minor and put your pinky on the C bass note. That's a C6. So these are more advanced chords here. C, C major 7, C6. You could just play C through all of that as an easy version, but if you want kind of the strings and the way the recording sounds, you get this. Then go to G7. Then we go back, it repeats again, F, G, C. C major 7, C6, G7. Then we do this big walk down. So what that is just going down the scale. It's a C major scale. Again, if you grab my fretboard guide, you're gonna have this pattern written out on it. Here we're gonna play the 3rd fret of the 4th string and then walk down 3, 2, open. And I play the F chord before it. Then C, B, A, G, F, E, then D, then F, G, and we're back to that Rhinestone Cowboy, that F, G, C part. So here's how the chorus ends here. Then you either go back to the verse or later in the song just loop that chorus, and that's how it ends. So take your time with this one. There is a lot in there that we just went over, so rewind the video, and remember, if some of these chord shapes are new, you could always go with some of those substitutes that I mentioned, and just give your fretting hand time to get used to those shapes. It takes time to develop what I call muscle memory with your fretting hand and your strumming hand, but keep going, you got this. And to help you even more, be sure to grab my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. This is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to map out your neck. You can grab it completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. As always, hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for more Glen Campbell, check out my channel. I've got so many Glen Campbell lessons on there, and these recordings are really just incredible. This is an incredible song and an incredible recording. So hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you in another video real soon.